Hello and welcome to day 73 of Yoga for Dad. This is for my dad, in memory of my dad, to bring awareness to mental health and addiction. For today's Yoga for Dad session, we are going to do a little Vinyasa Flow. I hope you enjoy it. Let's start in a standing position, your eyes closed, rolling your shoulders back, dipping your chin just slightly to elongate the back of your neck. Maybe tilting your pelvis forward just a little bit. Bending your knees just slightly. Maybe lifting all 10 toes and then letting them back down to the earth one at a time. Breathing in and releasing out, relaxing your shoulders down as you exhale. We're going to breathe in, maybe hold it, and then release out. One more time, breathe in and hold. So breathing in, hold, and then release out. So breathing in, hands come up overhead, hold, and then releasing out, forward fold. Letting all the air come out of your lungs. And then let's breathe in, halfway lift, straight spine, forward fold. Bending your knees and rolling up to standing. Breathing in, hands come overhead. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, halfway lift, forward fold. Let's bend our right knee and bring our left arm up to the sky in a twist. Right hand stays down on your mat. If you'd like, you can bring your left hand to your lower back. And let's come back to central in a forward fold. Bending your left knee, twisting to the right. Right arm comes up overhead. Maybe your gaze follows. And then coming back to center in a forward fold, releasing your neck, releasing your head. Bending your knees and rolling up to standing. Hands are going to come overhead again. Breathing in. And then we're going to twist, opening up our arms to the right, releasing your right hand by your body, and then we're going to bring our left arm up and over. And your gaze can be towards the floor this time. And let's bring both arms up overhead, coming back to center. And then we're going to twist, opening up to the left. And then releasing your left arm down by your legs, and then bringing your right arm up and over. Your gaze can go towards the floor if that feels good. Your hips are still facing the front of your mat. And then arms come up overhead to center. Palms come together, coming down into a forward fold. Halfway lift, forward fold. Planting your hands and then coming into a plank. Let's rock forward and back. Maybe feeling the bottoms of your feet opening up. Feeling your toes making contact with the mat. Feeling the strength in your hands and your legs. Activating your core. And then push back into a downward facing dog. Your head should be in between your elbows, pushing your hips back. Maybe pedaling out here to whatever movement feels intuitive for you. Let's come up on our toes, really pushing your hands into the mat. Feeling the length that you're creating from the palms of your hand all the way to your tailbone. And then pivot your feet to the right, lowering your heels down, pushing your left hand into the mat. Then coming back to center on your toes. And then pivot to the left, lowering your feet down. And then pushing your right hand into the mat. Coming back to center on your toes, lowering down, and then bring your right leg up, bending your knee, opening up into a three-legged dog. We're going to bring knee to right elbow and then kick it up. Knee to nose, kick it up. Knee to left elbow and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick it back. And then we're going to swing our foot in between our hands as we come up into a warrior one. Breathing in, releasing out. We're going to frame our front foot and let's twist to the right. Your back foot, your back heel is going to come up. And then bring yourself forward. We're going to come up into a high lunge. Maybe your gaze is towards the sky. Giving yourself a little back bend here. And we're going to bring our arms so that they're hovering over the mat. So our hands are going to go towards the back of our mat and our torso is going to bend forward. So our torso is hovering over our front leg. And then let's bring our hands up overhead again. Breathing in and then breathing out, bending over. One more time, breathing in. And then this time we're going to plant our hands and kick our right leg up to the sky, straight leg, and then release it down. And let's go through a flow. So we're going to go into plank, and then we can go all the way down, coming up into cobra, and then bring yourself into downward facing dog. Taking a couple breaths. Bringing your left leg up, bending your knee. We're going to bring knee to left elbow, kick it back. Knee to nose, kick it back. Knee to right elbow and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kick it back. And then swing your foot in between your hands and come up into a warrior one. We're going to bring our hands down to the mat, framing your foot. Pivot your back foot so your heel is up. So you're like in a runner's lunge here. And then we're going to twist to the left. Bring your left arm up to the sky. And then plant your hands back. We're gonna come up into a high lunge. Feeling the strength in your legs. Maybe feeling your legs squeezing towards each other. And then we're just gonna do that little flow that we did on the other side, hinging at the waist, bringing our hands towards the back. And then breathing in, up. Another time, hinging. And then coming up. And then this time we're gonna plant our hands and then swing our left leg all the way up to the sky and then lowering down. Let's go through a flow. So we're into plank. And this time if you want to go halfway down, chaturanga, and then into an up dog, or you can go all the way down, and then into cobra, and then into downward facing dog. Taking a couple breaths. We're gonna lower our knees down. Let's just do a couple cat-cow. So breathing in, releasing your belly button towards the mat, gaze is up. Breathing out, rounding your spine. Belly button towards your spine. Again, breathing in. And then breathing out. We're gonna walk our hands towards the front, coming into inchworm. Hips stay up. And releasing down to your chin, your forehead, your chest. Then we're going to release all the way down. Releasing your forehead down. Hands are going to come by your side. We're going to come into Locust Pose. So breathe in, release out. On your next inhale, we're going to hover. Our head is going to come up, our hands, our arms, our feet, activating your core. And then release down. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to do one cycle of breath before we do it. So breathing in. And then releasing out. Breathing in. We're going to come up and hover. And maybe this time we interlace our hands behind our back if that feels good. Maybe you're able to come up just a little bit more. And then release out. We're going to push ourselves up into child's pose. And then come into a comfortable seated position. We're going to do one twist. So looking over your right shoulder. Then facing forward, we're just going to walk our hands down, releasing your head, maybe pushing your bottom, your hips into the mat. And then walking your hands back up, twisting to the left. And then coming back to center, breathing in, hands are going to come overhead. Palms are going to come together, and then to heart center. Coming back to our breath, allowing your eyes to relax. Maybe you cradle your right hand in your left, thumbs gently touching. Allowing the muscles in your face to relax. Your shoulders to melt down away from your ears. To feel yourself becoming one with the earth. Really feeling yourself grounding and becoming one with the space that you're in. Allowing yourself to carry the sense of peace that you've created during this class, this time that we've spent together. Allow yourself to carry this peace throughout your day, throughout your week. And if at some point you need to come back to this peace, this feeling that you've created, hands come to heart center, palms together. Gently pushing your thumbs to your heart center. May the light within me honor the light within you as we bow deeply. Namaste. Thank you for joining today. If you're enjoying this Yoga for Dad journey, please subscribe, like, and share. And I will see you again tomorrow.